Hi Scorpio, let's get you some messages for the month of August 2026. Spirits, angels, and guides. What would you like Scorpio to know? What messages do we have for Scorpio today? Alright, Scorpio, your first card out is the Seven of Wands. Then we have the Page of Pentacles and we have the Four of Wands. Wow. So Scorpio, look how this image here, I'm going to just give you the intuitive message. There's a forest here. It doesn't look very compatible for other things to grow. There's rocks, there's logs of wood, there's a canopy, so there's no sunlight here. It is a shaded area. It looks like, Scorpio, you're kind of building something, collecting something, or you are leaving dead, because this does look like dead wood. There is dead wood here. So you could be leaving something that was hostile or feels like an unfriendly territory or a challenging territory, and your energy is moving into it's clearer here. There is more sunlight. You're able to see better. Also, you're collecting something and putting it in your bag. So you're moving in a direction which is more beneficial. For some of you, this could literally be like financial. Because I'm seeing you leave behind a certain environment, and that there is a switch. There is a switch in your environment, and you seem to be happy. Like there's a smile, and this is a very productive energy. It's not all smooth here, there's some overgrown plants, vines, but you are doing your thing. And look here, it's like some of you could be like a business owner, or you could be providing service of some kind, but you're setting up, like I'm literally seeing you set up shop. This is a flower shop. You could have a flower business, something with plants, nursery, but like the intuitive message that I'm getting here is, Scorpio, you're kind of moving in a direction away from a certain not so friendly environment to you're moving in a direction that will kind of set you up, or where you will be able to set yourself up. Like these energies look quite similar. So this could also be like, Scorpio, you are kind of making it happen in a hostile environment, or you're building something. Like you are, with your effort, your diligence, your enthusiasm, because you look quite enthusiastic, even though it's one pentacle here. It's like you're transforming something wild and this is like untamed into something beautiful here. There's like a shop, a shamiana. You're dressed beautifully. It's welcoming. There's something about us, like this is unwelcoming and this is welcoming. This is like waiting for footfall. So I feel like this first message is connected to your stability, your finances, a service that you provide, or it's something that you do, and it's top quality. So this message is coming because there's a transformation so maybe you've been trying to set up, so let's say you've been trying to set up a business or a service that you provide, or you've been trying to kind of stabilize in an environment which has been challenging. but there's going to be a switch. So this is a confirmation, Scorpio, from your spiritual team, from your spirits, angels and guides. You're going to be successful, and you're going to thrive. It looks like you're thriving here. So this is a confirmation, Scorpio, and you're doing really well, like, or at least your spiritual team wants you to continue this way, because you're going to be setting up something really beautiful, which others will be outstanding. It will outshine the rest, your competitors, whatever this is we are talking about. Like, you're providing the best of the best service or quality when it comes to something. Okay, and if you're not a service provider, this is just you kind of feeling settled and comfortable and stable. Stability is on the way, Scorpio. This looks more than stable, actually, to me. All right, what else? Spiritual team, spirits, angels and guides. What else for Scorpio? What would you like Scorpio to know? What else for Scorpio? We have the Queen of Pentacles, Three of Wands, and the Hierophant. Wow. I'm getting a very intuitive message here, Scorpio. This is you kind of, there's something valuable here that's in the tree, the branches of the tree, that nature is providing you, the universe is providing you. And instead of you kind of waiting for this to fall off, or you're tending to something, you're putting in an effort, because this, whether this person wants to cut a branch or pick a fruit or help a bird that is in the nest here, like to bring the ladder, to move towards it, it's talking of effort. You're putting in effort. And look here, the ground is, again, it's full of vines. It's not doesn't look very comfortable, but you're doing your thing. You're making an effort to reach out for something. This is the continuation, this is the same. Look how here the overgrowth is up to the knee level, above knee level, but here it's better. You're making progress steadily, especially when we're speaking of finances here, Scorpio, because it is the Pentacles we're talking about. But I see you reaching out for something, perhaps the fruits of your labor. There is something that is motivating you. In the figure is looking up, so you're inspired. And look here, I feel like there could be this, because this is very similar. I feel like, Scorpio, and this bird, it's a skeletal bird, so it feels like the skeleton of the big a bird. It's a skeleton, so it's not a normal bird, and it feels like there is a message, or like this is like the universe bringing you. It's like you have access to some form of information, spiritual download. This could be spirit, this could be, you could have some sort of insight. You have access to some information that is being brought to you, and this could be the universe, because we have the Hierophant here. So, and look, the two fingers are pointing up. That's the bird here, that's spirit communicating with you, and the two fingers are pointing down here, and that's you. So it's like it's like you have access to the ground and to the above, Scorpio. You are like you have the bridge. Yeah, the Hierophant is also like a bridge between the flesh, the earthly realm and the heavenly realm. And it's like you have the ladder, the bridge, the access. You have access to hidden information. And this Hierophant here is sitting with the Ouija board. Scorpio, you could be very intuitive. You could be like communicating with spirits. You could be communicating with spirits. You could be very, like, it's like you have access to the other, you have access to the spiritual realm. This is a major confirmation from your spiritual team. Some of you may be doing business with the spiritual realm. Like you have access to something that ordinary people don't have access to. The Hierophant is not an ordinary energy. You also, it's like you have a ladder, you climb, this bird gives you this message. It's like spirit gives you this message, and it's like you bring this message back and you share it with the people. So you could be spiritually very powerful. And if we are not talking about spiritual power, it's like you have access to information, knowledge that others may not necessarily have, and you are showing up as the connector. It's like you connect that which is above and that which is here. And cannot ignore the fact that I'm seeing a Ouija board. So you could literally have the universe talking to you, spirits, angels. You are a psychic, Scorpio. What else? You're becoming a leader in your whatever it is that you do. You're kind of becoming, you're somebody that people come to you for advice, Scorpio. Could be a guru of some kind. What else? Like very wise, someone who knows, has the answers of stuff that transcends beyond the physical world. Spirits, angels and guides. What else for Scorpio? One more message for Scorpio. What else? Spirits. What messages for Scorpio? We have the Eight of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. And the King of Swords. I'm sorry, Scorpio, if you can hear the bhajans in the background. I live in a highly religiously charged area. But coming back to your message, we have, the Eight of Cups, the intuitive message that I'm getting, like, these are cups on your head. And it's like you've been wearing your emotions. Emotions have been, like, the feelings have been dominating a situation. You have been leading with, there's a lot of feelings here, and then there's some of it that's spilling. So it's like it's hard to keep up this position because it is limiting your movement, your flexibility. There is also a pondering energy about this. The glance is towards the left, so this is concerning the past, and something where there's no place, like the water is filled to the top, so there has to be a new cup. There's no more holding space. and because you're not able to hold something emotionally anymore, more than emotionally, it's a mental over here, because it's on the head. It's something that has been constricting your thought process. And there is a shift, because we have this Ace of Pentacles, which is completely free of any restrictions. And then we have this King of Swords energy here. So I feel like, Scorpio, there could be a, you could be dealing with the King of Swords. This could be a air sign that you're dealing with, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or this could be the energy that you're embodying. But this is a confirmation, Scorpio, from your spirits, angels, and guides, that there is a new opportunity, something new that will allow you to kind of leave the past behind and these past feelings behind, and kind of, look how these cups, this crown of cups is being replaced by this Mexican hat. Obviously it's lighter, so there is an opportunity to switch, and Scorpio, I feel like you will, with the King of Swords coming out. You could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio with the 8 of Cups. But I feel like this is a confirmation from your spirits, angels, and guides that your head is going to feel a lot lighter, because when emotions cross a certain limit of our tolerance, it starts to weigh heavily on us, and it clouds our thinking. So you're going to get some clarity. It's coming. With the Ace of Pentacles, this could come in the form of, the Ace of Pentacles is a new contract, but I am seeing money here. This reading has been quite focused on your finances with the Page of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. I feel like, Scorpio, there is something about new opportunities when it comes to money, finances, that is opening up new avenues for you, and also it is kind of helping you. You could have been worried about just your finances in general. There could have been worry about finances, but something about money is improving, which is clearing up your headspace and allowing you to make better, clearer decisions, Scorpio. Let's get you an affirmation from the universe has your back, because this bhajan music in the background is really disturbing me. Spirits, angels, and guides, a closing message, affirmation for Scorpio. We have, I choose love no matter what. I choose love no matter what. I choose love no matter what. Scorpio, this is what I have for you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for helping this channel grow. For your likes, shares, and subscribes. And I will catch you again soon later. Bye.